Hi guys, thanks for watching. I'm Jessie Sage and I just got back from Trader Joe's and it's 2020, so I've done I think 3 or 4 Trader Joe's fall videos. I think one I made and I didn't post, so I think I have like 3 up and then one I might have accidentally left in my computer or phone. But it's kind of become like an annual thing for me now. I just love fall. My birthday is in fall and I'm a Scorpio, so it's like I come alive in the fall time. So, this was my first time going to Trader Joe's since the whole quarantine thing started. If you're watching this in the future, if you're an alien, we're in like a whole coronavirus situation, so everyone has to stay inside. So, they are open, but it was a little bit different because like you have to wait in line if there's too many people inside the store and they won't let you in. So when I got there, there was like one more family in front of me and I had to wait for them just like 30 seconds and then I got let in. So and everyone has to like wear masks and all that, so that was a different experience. So I went a little overboard. I feel like I think this might be my most expensive Trader Joe's fall haul yet, which I have my receipt and I'll like tell you guys everything, because also at this point I've like tried so many different fall things. I'm like, oh, I don't like that one, I've tried that one before, so I can tell you like what I like to get that I know and then try some new stuff. So anyway, yeah, I went crazy because I haven't been there and you know how it is when you like go to Trader Joe's hungry, or if you haven't been there in a while, you start grabbing stuff. And then my sister, she's coming over and then she was texting me and saying that like someone else might come with her, one of our friends. So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have anything to feed them, so I just started like grabbing stuff. Oh yeah, let me get my receipt. So my total this time was $117, which isn't all fall stuff. Clearly, I just also got like groceries, a lot of like frozen stuff that I like to keep on hand. Hey guys, it's me, editing Jessie. So I just noticed that I didn't really make this clear in this video, so I just wanted to say really quick that like this is just my situation and what I was able to buy, and it's just meant to just be fun and relaxing and just to show you guys some cool inspiration. But I've had times when I definitely couldn't buy this or could barely even buy food, and I know that a lot of people during this time are going through that. So like I just want to make it clear that I'm not doing this to brag or anything, and I'm not trying to say like, oh, this is just a standard for what anyone should just be able to like drop on groceries. I'm just saying this is the situation and just watch it if it's enjoyable for you, and if you don't have it, don't feel bad, and if you do have it or you have more, then be grateful. So yeah, I hope that makes sense, and love you guys, and back to the video. I will show you the fall stuff first, so I put that in this bag so that I can just show you that if that's what you're interested in. When I went into Trader Joe's, it was sunny and I wasn't there like forever, and it started pouring down rain, so that's why my hair is like, whoo, it's very humid out here in Florida. Okay, so let's do this. So first thing, which I already set out, I found the 2 cutest pumpkins that they have at Trader Joe's. Congrats to me. With a long little stem, and this one is just, oh, it's so cute. These I also took out of the box just so they didn't get squished. These are apple cider donuts. I've never had these before, but I love like dipping donuts in coffee. And yeah, it's just really nice to have like a sweet little treat, so that's very fallish. Just put this here. Oh yeah, so these are basically, I buy these every year, like I always have, no matter how much money I have or like anything, I just always buy this to be like, I'm freaking celebrating Halloween, like even when I haven't had enough money to like get like a big jack-o'-lantern or like, you know, do everything. I'm like, these just make me feel the fall feeling, and like they have them at other grocery stores too, like not Trader Joe's, so I don't know, it just makes me really happy. Like this was like the first thing that I saw when I basically got into the store, and like it kind of always is, like whatever store I go to that like first has them, like Publix, like that's our grocery store here in Florida, or wherever, like I'm always just like, okay, I have one of those, like I have a real pumpkin that was grown in the ground. It just makes me feel very fallish. Okay. Also, if I'm like breathing heavy, it's because it's really hot, because the AC isn't blowing right now. So, okay. Actually, I got quite a few fall things I haven't tried before. I got these Halloween JoJo's, which are chocolate pumpkin face cookies with our signature vanilla bean cream. So like, they're basically like Oreos, but Trader Joe's version. And the box, I mean, look at that. Like, that is so cute. So I'm really excited for those. I can eat whole sleeves of Oreos, so I love that. Okay, so this, wow, they like wrapped it like it's a candle or something. I'm really excited for this, you guys. This is called Maple Butter. And first I was like, huh, it looks like it has maple syrup on top. Like, what is that? And then I read the ingredients and it just says, ingredients, organic maple syrup. And that's all. So what they do is, it says, we start with organic maple syrup and patiently churn it until it reaches the perfect spreadable consistency so that you can spread it on toast with some crumbled bacon, dip apples or pretzels in it, or eat it by the spoonful. So that sounds crazy, and I love that it's just like pure maple syrup, nothing else. So I was looking at this and I was reading it, and then this woman who, you know how people like use scarves for masks? So she was doing that, but like, she was just so mysterious. Like, she had like this scarf like all wrapped around her head, but like it wasn't like a way that anyone has ever done it before. Like, it was like going, it was just going in all these different directions. She was so mysterious, and she's like, I want to like say she has an accent, but she didn't. She was just like, that's very good. And I was like, oh, where did you come from? And I was like, oh, really? I didn't say, where did you come from? I was like, oh, really? I was wondering. And she was like, yes, you'll get addicted. And it was just like so mysterious. Like, I was like, is that a warning or a promise? Okay, this I got. They always have like different little chocolates for the season. And I got this because, honestly, not because it looked particularly good, but because it wasn't that expensive and it really made me laugh. And I was like, well, whoever I share these with, like, they will laugh. Like, if my sister comes over tonight and I'm like, here, do you want one of these chocolates? Like, there's corn. Corn-shaped chocolate. Like, what is that? The really cute one is this, like, pine cone one. You can't even see this one. Oh, this looks like a nut. Like, it's actually really realistic. Like a walnut, I think. We have another pine cone, another nut, a pumpkin, and corn. So yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be good, but oh, there's all different flavors too. It even has stuff on the inside. But I got my value out of it because I was like, that's just so fall and so weird. So each one has different flavors. That's cool. Okay. So, I didn't go as crazy with the fall stuff as I normally do, actually. Like, I normally get more. Or there are other things that I get. But some of them I don't recommend. Like, they have these really cute pastas that look like pumpkins. And there's like a, I think it's a pumpkin pasta sauce or something. And I saw it today. It's like on the end caps. Not that good. Maybe I just didn't like make it that good. Because the pumpkins seem like you need like a special touch to like cook them, but I don't recommend that one. They have a lot of really good like pumpkin baked goods, like the pumpkin waffles that are frozen are good. They had pumpkin bagels, which I almost got, but I don't eat like that much bread. Like, if I get bagels, I'll eat like 2 and then I'll waste the rest. So even though I wanted them, I was like, calm down. But I think they're like $2, so those are really good. They have really good, like, inexpensive little treats, you know, that are like good for fall. And last but not least, I'm very excited about this. It's so cute. It's so fall. Pumpkin Pie Spice Ginger Brew. And I love ginger beer. I love sparkling things in general, but I really love ginger beer. So I just thought that was so cute, and Also reminds me of like butterbeer and Harry Potter, which back in my day, before Harry Potter was at Universal and all that, like I used to have to go on these like really like old-timey websites to like find recipes of how different people had made it. Like there was no like official butterbeer that you could buy, and like different people made it, and I was like putting butter into like cream soda or root beer or something. So yeah, good times. Okay, so I think that's all the fall stuff that's like really particularly fall, but everything else I got is good, so why don't you stick around? So one thing that I love getting there, which is such a good price and just makes me so happy, are these tea roses, they're called, or miniature tea roses. They're $4.99, and I have 2 of them that I have in pots. I've killed like 2, I think, because I bought them and then I didn't replant them. So you shouldn't just actually leave it in here and just like let it die, unless, I mean, there are actually like a lot of websites about it, but someone else might know, but for the way that I treated it, I can't just like leave it in the pot. I have to like transplant it. So they only have them during certain seasons, and like during the winter sometimes they don't have them. And they only had like 3 left, and the other 2 were kind of like sad looking. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get another one because I can maybe use it like in my office or something just to like brighten things up. So oh, I love it. I love roses. Who's excited for Britney Spears' Rose project, by the way? She's been talking about it on Instagram. I think I might be most excited for the apple cider donuts. Like I can't wait to just make tea and just like dip one of those. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I got these root vegetable fries. I recently had like parsnip and carrot fries, and they're really good and just something different. So I always like to have like fries on hand. I like to have fries as much as I possibly can. I got this butter chicken with basmati rice just to have. It's nice to just have stuff in the freezer. I don't live like that close to a store, so it's good to just have that. I got this Irish butter. This I'm excited to try. Yellow jackfruit curry with jasmine rice. So if you guys don't know about jackfruit, it's this fruit / vegetable thing that you can cook it, and like it has like a texture like it's meat. So like you can make like jackfruit tacos. I just get this like shredded jackfruit and put it on top of like sweet potatoes and stuff, and it's really good. Okay, so tonight my sister's coming over, and she might bring a friend, so I got a couple of things like for that. I haven't been eating cheese myself except for yesterday when I went to this really good restaurant called Buttermilk, and they have this ham and pimento cheese biscuit, and it's so good, and I just had to get it. So also, like, anyone who's judging, I always wear a mask. Things are only, like, I'm in Florida, things are only pretty much open outside, so like anything I say that I'm not like explaining how safe I'm being, like I'm explaining it now, so I'm being as safe as possible. Pretty much stay in my house almost all the time, but yeah, so I got this burrata, prosciutto, and arugula. I love prosciutto so much. Trader Joe's, why don't you make more cheeseless things? Like, none of their pizzas are cheeseless, and I was so excited to go there because I thought they would probably have them because they have like different vegan stuff. So yeah, I just haven't been eating cheese for a while because different things. Like, one thing is it makes me like really inflamed, like my face like puffs up and my whole body, it just doesn't like process cheese that well. It hurts my stomach. It makes me like super tired, like really lethargic. Oh, maybe that's why I was so tired this morning too, because I had so much cheese yesterday. But anyway, so it's crazy that like as good as cheese is, and I would think that I would never like not want to eat it, I really just don't want it anymore because I don't like what it does to me. But I do want that prosciutto. Okay, the other pizza I got, it's called the Piccolo Little Pizza. And I thought that was cute. It's like $2.99, I think. So that way if she brings her other friend / my other friend, Jen, then we can pop that in too. And there's like options. I got these. I was trying to get more dairy-free and vegetarian things. Mini vegetable samosas, which are, I haven't had these before, but I like samosas, and usually they're Indian stuff. They do really good because like, oh, I didn't get naan. That reminds me. Usually, oh, this is made in Canada. A lot of their Indian stuff, like their naan, is actually like from India, so it's really good because it's like, I compared it with my friend who is from, or his family's from India, and he had different ones in his freezer, and the one from Trader Joe's was like pretty much the same as like other naan that was from like the Indian store. So anyway, never had these before either. They're called aloo chaat kati pouches, crispy pastry stuffed with potatoes, chickpeas, chopped masala, and tamarind chutney. So these are vegetarian, and there's no cheese. So it doesn't say dairy free, but oh, there's yogurt. See, like for me, yogurt is better. Certain things I'll do like a little bit of, like Parmesan cheese or like goat cheese, but just really like stringy regular cheese just like does not work for me. So those should be interesting. They look like Pop-Tarts almost. Okay, these, I love doing like a hash brown and a egg on top, and sometimes I'll do like a Morningstar Farms. My favorite is the maple veggie sausage. Like I'll do that on the side. But sometimes just for like a quick breakfast or a quick like booster snack, I'll just make like a hash brown with a fried egg. And I was looking for hash browns everywhere. I don't know why I couldn't find them for like 3 weeks. Every store I went to, I couldn't find them. And finally I found them, so I just like stocked up again at Trader Joe's because they're like $2. Okay, something else vegan that I got. Black bean and corn enchilada. I think I had this once before. It's pretty good. Sometimes I like to add like a little extra sauce, but yeah, they have like vegan and non-vegan ones, so these are just good to have like on hand for me. And the last thing in this is non-dairy oat beverage, which I drink oat milk, like I buy it every week. I definitely think that they need to work on their branding for this one, because like it just doesn't make you, I was like, should I even get this? It just doesn't look good. But I was like, well, it's probably the same thing as like other oat milk, but just non-dairy oat beverage. Get it at your store near you. Not that appetizing, but yeah. So that is the frozen. Well, this isn't frozen, but okay. So next bag. I always buy these. I think this is probably the most bought item by me at Trader Joe's. It's these, they're like stuck together. These butter croissants. It's like $2.29 for 3 huge croissants. They're fresh, they're flaky, they're delicious. You can put sweet stuff on them, put savory stuff on them. It's so good. Like, my sister's coming over. We can have this like for breakfast tomorrow, and like it actually like is filling, or you can like put eggs on it or whatever you want. So I basically always buy these. Oh, yes. Okay, so I got a Taki addiction, and which is crazy because like I'm not that good at eating spicy stuff, but I've trained myself to be better. When I was a teacher, my kids in class were addicted to Takis, and they would get them all over their hands and all over me and everything. And I think we had to like ban them or something because like, I don't know, kids were going crazy for them. I don't know if we actually did, but kids are crazy for them for a reason, because they're super delicious, but unfortunately they're full of MSG and like lots of other stuff. So just last night I was like, okay, I can't buy any more Takis. I've only bought 1 bag. I have gone through other like spicy addictions like hot Cheetos, then I have to make myself not be addicted to it. So I was like, okay, you can't get any more of those. Then I saw these, and like, I don't want to get my hopes up, but like, they look a lot like Takis. The thing that I love about Takis is that there's just so much flavoring. Like, I probably don't even love how spicy it is, like, most of the time. I just love that it's, like, dripping in flavoring, so please try it. Oh. Okay. They look good. Whew. Oh man, these are good. Wow. Okay. There's no MSG in these either. Wow. Okay. Wow, I'm so glad I tried these on camera because I can now officially vouch. Get these. They weren't expensive either. Wow. Okay. Those are so good. Let's see. I got this King coconut water. Sometimes it's just nice to have something that's in like a container that you can grab and go. Like not as much now that it's quarantine, but like before that, sometimes you just have to like leave the house really quick. You can't, I don't know why I say you. I would have to leave the house really quick. I can't find like a to-go cup that's clean. I do try to minimize like single-use containers because it's just very wasteful. But sometimes it is useful to have. And what's in it? Oh, this is my other most bought thing. After the croissants, probably this is number 2. The olive tapenade, which is so good, and they're only $1.99. I sometimes buy more than one just to have like on the shelf, because once I buy one, then I get like into it again and I get addicted. I love olives. And oh, I'm wearing my Anna Nicole shirt. I feel like Anna Nicole when I eat olives, because she like loved olives and pickles, and like people said that like she would just eat like a whole jar of olives. So even though I feel weird like standing in my kitchen eating olives, then I'm like, I feel so fabulous because I feel just like Anna. So yeah, I think she probably would have loved this. So this is just super good to have on hand. I just put it on crackers or toast. You can put it on like other things. I don't know. You could get really creative with it and make like recipes, but where's my crackers? Here they are. I just buy these two. These are $1.99 I think, and this is $1.99 also. And yeah, if you just have this like in your drawer, then you know like, okay, if I want to just have a glass of wine and have a snack, or like if a friend comes over and we need like a little something, like this is super nice. It sounds like I'm like doing so much entertaining. Like, oh, let me just make you a little cucumber sandwich with the no crusts. It's like, who's coming over during this time? Okay, this I got the Cruciferous Crunch Collection. I don't get a lot of their veggies because I have like a farmer's market that's like closer and like fresh and cheap. But this looked good, and I have this like, I think it's like, is it green goddess dressing? It's something like that, but it's like an avocado fresh green goddess thing. It's kind of like citrusy. And I thought that would be really good on this. I just love like a crunchy, like sour salad. And last thing in here, I am fancy. Chicken truffle mousse pate. It really does not taste like truffles, so it's one of those things where they like whispered a truffle like across it. But it is good just for like a good pate. So yeah, if you guys don't know what that is, it's made out of, well, this one's made out of chicken livers. And yeah, I made it myself once before and I did a really good job. And it's really, really cheap to make because chicken livers aren't that expensive. And I was thinking like, oh, I should make that again. And also you can make like a vegan version or a vegetarian version if you use mushrooms. And I've never tried a mushroom pate, but I love mushrooms. So I'm curious about that one too. Okay, that's that bag. Oh, that was in a Publix bag because I have like Publix bags down here so I can like put the stuff in when I'm done. So if that's confusing, that's why that was that. Okay, this bag has 2 things in it. Well, 2 items. Pears, organic Bartlett pears. and fresh lemons, which aren't organic, but they're just lemons. I use lemons almost every day for either in my tea. I make like Earl Grey every morning. I make some type of tea every morning, but I like this in Earl Grey. Or sometimes I'll just do hot water with lemon. It like really just like feels good in the morning to just like get things going. One bag left. Okay. I got this organic cane sugar. Guys, I was out. This curry chicken salad. I love curry chicken salad. And my Gammy, who is not my grandma, but she is a woman who helped raise me as a kid. She has a really good recipe for this that I love, and I'm too lazy to make, so I got that. Organic virgin unrefined coconut oil. It's $4.99 there, which is really good unless you buy like a huge container. Like sometimes if you buy like a half gallon or a gallon, you can get it down to cheaper. But if you're just buying a jar of this size, I think this really is like the best price that I've found. So that's always good to stock up on there. And the kind that I get is the organic unrefined virgin. They have the kind that's been like more processed, but this is just like the purest one. So that's why I like that. And I use this for cooking and skincare and hair and just everything. Speaking of coconut, these are good to stock up on too. These are the least expensive price for organic coconut milk that I've found. And there really is a difference like in the harvesting of organic coconuts to non-organic. I mean, there is in every food, but especially coconuts, it's like more detrimental to the environment and to the people around and all that. So I do like to stick with organic coconut milk when I can, and I also notice a difference in the quality. So I like these just to like pour into tea. It's really good. Like if you have like a green tea, you can make like a latte and it's so good. Or you can use them in cooking, you can make curry. So they're just good to have like on the shelf. Oh, this, I'm so glad I got this. Moroccan mint tea, green tea with Moroccan mint. It's really nice and like cooling, and mint helps you digest. So even if you have like a hot cup, I just feel like it like cleanses everything. And if you have like a cool cup, or if you like make up, like sometimes I'll make up like a half gallon of tea so that I just like have it on hand for people and stuff. It's just so refreshing. So that's a good one, and that's organic, yeah. I got these banana chips. I like wanted them, and then I wanted to put them back, and then I forgot to put them back. Like I like them, but I always open them and I don't finish them. So this has a resealable thingy, so hopefully I can finish them off. These organic pitted Medjool dates. I've really been into dates this year, and finally just like started experimenting with like buying different ones and like using them and stuff, like in smoothies and different stuff. And these ones are huge. So I don't think I bought these before because I don't remember them being like so big. But yeah, dates are really good. Like once you get into them, you'll be like, wait, why have I not been eating this? Like they're like sugar. Like when you eat it, you're like making sugar like in your mouth. Like they're so sweet and delicious. Like it's like if this was a candy that like the Willy Wonka company made or whatever, like everyone would be buying it. But because it's a fruit, people just like, in America, they just don't really get it. Two more things. This I got at the register. Organic fair trade dark chocolate baton, I think it's called. Yeah, dark chocolate baton. And then this French Market sparkling pink lemonade. I usually buy like one of these sparkling drinks that they have because they're not that expensive. They're so pretty and they just make me so happy to like have this in the fridge and then like pop it out. Just makes me feel very fancy. And again, if my sister comes over, then we can be fancy together. And yeah, that's it. Wow, I made it. All right, so that's it for 2020's Trader Joe's fall haul. And yeah, I think it went pretty well, and I'm really excited to eat stuff, make stuff, and I hope you guys are staying safe, stay strong, don't be overwhelmed by life. Just try to take it one day at a time. Enjoy a little glass of sparkling French pink lemonade or whatever you have. Just try to enjoy that one thing and just take a little break. It's Friday right now, so yeah, hoping that you guys have a restful weekend and a great rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye!